As the weekend on the mind. That's the weekend all the time. That's the weekend. It's on my mind. And here's the weekend. It's all the time. Yo, what's up, Justin Kennedy? What's up, Mr. C? What's up, Davidson Figueredo's fan page? Ruggy! How are we, boys? What's good, guys? What's good? We're going to live for about an hour. Talk about the vlog that I filmed for you guys. We can talk about Guru and Bryce Mitchell. They dropped their live, not their live, they dropped their vlog today. I've only watched half the vlog. I've just seen Guru enter the dinghy. What's up, Owen MMA? How are you, man? Yeah, I'll be back home tomorrow. Seen anything deadly? There actually was a snake spotting. We've seen a snake. We went and walked up to the top of those peaks. See in the background there? We drove all the way out there and went right up to the peak. And during the walk, there was a snake. There was a snake on the walk. We filmed it. We got it in the vlog. So you will see it in the vlog. What's up, Bilal? How are you, man? Bryce seems like such a chill dude. Some of his newer political takes are based AF. Bryce has always had fairly based political takes, hasn't he? That's why we love him. But no, he does seem like a very open and relaxed type of a guy. I'd love to go chilling with Bryce. I'd love to go fishing with Bryce. How are you, Bilal? Good to see you, man. Did you throw the snake at someone? No, but we did worry some tourists. We were like, make sure you stick to the center of the path because we have seen a snake. And they got a real concerned look over their face, as tourists tend to do. You know what I mean? We see, yeah, so that mountain range behind me, we had to drive, it took an hour to get to the bottom of it, and then about an hour and a half to get up to the summit. So that's all in the vlog that I will release after this camping trip. Camping trip will be over tomorrow, so tomorrow's live will be back in the office. Yeah, so we'll be doing pics tomorrow. We'll do pics tomorrow. Did you die from the snake? I did not die from the snake. No. Things are going crazier than Chris Barnett. It's true, Chino. Things are going crazier than Chris Barnett. Flat Earth seems based. Yeah, Flat Earth is a weird one. I mean, I don't really agree with Bryce on the Flat Earth stuff, nor like taking every word in Genesis literally. That's a bit out there, but you know, each to their own. I did like the part where Bryce was like, I ain't sending my kids to their school unless it's on a missionary mission. That was quite funny. And Guru not knowing how to enter a fishing boat properly was pretty funny as well. Bryce seems cool. Bryce does seem like a cool guy. Batista masterclass incoming. I do think it is going to be Batista for the win. Yeah. What is up, Too Smelly? How are you, brother? Dougie Dundee. Howdy there, brother. How you been, boys? But what else has been going on? We got John Jones as well. John Jones, did you notice at the start of the year, at the start of this year, all of last year, John Jones was ready to go, 100% active, 100% healthy, ready to be on the White House card, all of this good stuff. And then the moment that he gets offered a fight with Daniel Cormier, just in wrestling, John Jones all of a sudden has arthritis. You know, I've got arthritis. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste my years when I should be playing with my son. Very convenient of John Jones, who's ready to compete on the White House card against Alex Pereira, but cannot possibly wrestle against a 47-year-old DC. Just interesting how John Jones chooses to frame every conversation. You will take the Bible literally, or else you will burn in hell for eternity, mate. Hellfire for eternity. You know, I think there's parts of the Bible that are, you know, literal word for word, like the gospel. And then there's parts of the Bible that are just a metaphor for human creation and how to live life, like the Old Testament stories. Crazy times we're having. Epstein got victims from all around the world. Almost every country is mentioned. I hear in Australia some plasterer was mentioned. Yes, is it convenient that the moment they drop the Epstein files, Dougie disappears into the bush? Very convenient, isn't it? Very convenient. I've got hard solos today, chat. Not only are we doing the live stream from a beach, we're going to be getting slightly, if not moderately, buzzed on this live stream as well. It's going to be a great time, chat. The question is, How many hard solos can I sink in an hour? Let us find out together, chat. Was it a venomous snake? I don't know. So the missus, and we have decided that on the channel we will refer to her as Gigi. Gigi ran over to the snake, absolutely loving it, having a great time, and I was just like, why does this always happen around you? He has arthritis despite training for a UFC fight. Yeah, John Jones has got arthritis. Now that it's a wrestling match against DC, I've got arthritis. White House, no problem. He's ready to go. Bryce is every American wrapped up into one, a rapper, a redneck, and a conspiracy theorist. He is the every American, the every cunt, as I would call him. The every American. Yeah, he is, mate. Farmer, fisherman, home builder, conspiracy theorist, Bible basher. He's just good old-fashioned America is what he is, brother. Yeah. Some of the Old Testament shit is crazy wild. It is. That is true, Owen. Some of it is crazy, man. John Jones's bone has arthritis. Very good, too smelly. Guru went fishing with Bryce. Will you go wallaby whacking with Quaylen Sale killed? You know, wallaby whacking sounds like a great idea. Wallaby whacking. That's what we should do. That's a new sport that we should invent. Wallaby whacking. I like that. Drinking wine on the beach. It's not a wine. It's a hard children's lemonade. Except it's no longer for children because they've put alcohol in it. So now it's a hard adults lemonade. And my lord, is it refreshing. I'm from Arkansas. I came from the darkest light at the end of the tunnel, brother. Yeah, brother. We come from Arkansas around here. Chi-Chi's, that's Spanish for titties. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, no, GG. GG, not Chi-Chi. Guru's girl, first he steals our video, then he steals our girl. You know what? We're going to have to work on the nickname. Guru's girl is probably not a good nickname. We're going to have to work on that. Poor Dougie, all alone on the countryside. I'm not alone at all, actually. Mrs. is napping in the van. Dougie, are any of the UFC fighters from Melbourne? Seem like all of them are either from Sydney or from Perth. There is one UFC fighter from Melbourne, and he just fought on the last card. Khan Offley. Khan Offley is from Melbourne, even though he walks out under the Turkish flag and says he's from Turkey. He was born and trains out of Melbourne, so there you go. Dougie whacks his wallaby daily. I mean, a daily wallaby whacking keeps the doctor away. Is that lemonade carbonated? Yes, it's a refreshing carbonated alcoholic lemonade beverage. Delightful. Just delightful stuff. Dougie is alone. This is so sad. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. She's napping in the van. Can we be sure Dougie is in Australia and not Epstein Island? We must check the IP address, brother. Too bad I've got a VPN on. I call my van the Lolita Express. That's what I've named the van to take me out here, mate. I was born in Arkansas. You know, Two Smelly Fingers, I am not surprised at all. I don't know how much you want me to reveal about you, Two Smelly Fingers, but you kind of fit the bill, like almost fucking perfectly, brother. Almost perfectly. The sexual tension is palpable. It is, mate. So is Jake Matthews. I thought Jake Matthews was from Bendigo or Ballarat or out bush somewhere below. I thought he was from regional, Vic. I didn't think he was from Melbourne. I thought he was regional. Dougie and Khan Offley. Yeah, but the problem is I can't collab with Khan Offley because I've spoken so much shit about Khan Offley. I've said that he's a horrible MMA fighter. So, yeah, I don't think me and Khan Offley are going to be able to collab, dude. I've spoken a lot of shit about Khan Offley and CKB. I've actually talked a lot of shit about the Australian New Zealand fighters. Dougie has abducted this poor lady and ran into the bush to hide from society. It's true too, Smelly Fingers. I don't want to live in a world where the Epstein files are out. You look like the Nephilim from the Old Testament. Thank you, Mr. C. I am rather... You guys were calling me fat the other day. Look at that. Look at that. How dare you guys call me fat? I'm swole as anything, mate. Is there a fence behind me? There is a small fence behind me, but you can get onto the beach. The beach access is right there. We could go for a beach walk, chat. Let me finish this hard solo, and then I'll crack a second hard solo, and we'll go down to the beach, chat. We'll mix it up a bit today. I'm from Brazil. My cousin is Australian. Well, good on you. Oh, big flopper. Good for you. I'm Australian and I know no one from Brazil, so good for you. Thoughts on Victoria being cooked as a state? Well, Adam, please like the stream so I can earn an online income and get out of here. It would seem that you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes. I'm having a great time. I don't know what you're talking about, UFC Sabbath. Dougie makes that extra large wife beater look small. All right. That because I'm so girthy, Two Smelly Fingers. Victoria's a hellhole. Get out now. Why do you think I have an escape van? You call me a hillbilly? Well, Two Smelly Fingers, if the boot fits. Jonathan McAuliffe is from Werribee. Yeah, but none of them are from Melbourne. I know Werribee is just outside of Melbourne. I wouldn't consider that Melbourne. Our girlfriend is in the van. Our girlfriend is in the van. I wonder how vindicated Too Smelly feels now that Pizzagate is real. Probably very. Werribee is Melbourne? Werribee is Melbourne. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Werribee is just on the outskirt, isn't it? But yeah, I guess it's a Melbourne suburb. Is there a train line from Flinders Street to Werribee? If there's a train line, and not V-line, if there is a city loop train, not V-line, like a regular line on the main train stations, I'll consider that Melbourne. Damn, Dougie is jacked. I know, the other day when you guys were all calling me fat, it was just an unflattering camera angle. Greetings from Brazil. Greetings from Australia. I'll let you know where I am in the vlog. I won't let you know where I am right now. But greetings from Australia. Let's go for a bushwalk. We'll go for a bushwalk, mate. It's because you actually have a shirt on, no gyno today, thank the Lord. I mean, it was just an unflattering. Any of you sit crunched up inside a camping chair, you'll look a little bit rolly as well. Let's go for a beach walk. We'll go for a beach walk. Are there kangaroos in the bushes? There might be. Actually, we haven't seen any kangaroos, just snakes. Dougie is drunk and angry. I'm not drunk. I'm planning to get drunk, and I'm not angry. I never get angry. Only thing that is swole is them titties. Thank you, Bilal. Plaster a build, which is a good build. How are you, Mitch? Good to see you, man. I'm doing great, dude. The ocean does look good. I'll be back in the studio tomorrow night. So this is the last stream from camping. The vlog, I think, is going to be nice. I think you guys are going to like the vlog. The world is a scary place now that you've woken up the demon. This is true, UFC Sabbath. Dougie rocking the retired John Jones. Are we going to do my body the entire stream, guys? Does your wife feel safe with the African crime rates at all-time highs? I would say yes, probably. Like a metro train? Yes, like a metro train. What's up, Alex? How are you, man? Dougie just finished on his accusers. All right. They're trying to build a prison. They are. A human prison. A city prison. A global prison. Chat, let me tell you something. Chat. Last night, the stars were insane. Beautiful stars last night. Zero light pollution. You can see every single star in the Milky Way. There was not a moment where I looked up at the sky and there wasn't not one satellite, but 2 or 3 satellites. Throughout the entire night, all you can see is satellites. At one point, I counted 7 satellites in the sky at the same time, all moving in different directions. We are locked down. There are so many satellites up there. It's 24/7. Not just like one random one going past like it used to be. Nah. It's like a fucking freeway up there of satellites non-stop when you don't have the light pollution. I did a collab with Bryce in 2018. He won't speak to me anymore, so I sent him a squirrel carcass in the mail as a peace offering. No idea it didn't work. Oh, that's the problem. A squirrel carcass means you're trying to murder him. Now, if you had sent him a live squirrel for him to murder himself, that would have been a peace offering. Dougie doesn't get angry, he gets even. Damn right, Two Smelly Fingers. That green screen was so well done in your last video. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate it. I don't think the inside of the van is that glamorous. Doesn't make for a very good backdrop. And if I was to film a video talking about Robert Whittaker out here like this, it doesn't have the most professional look. So I appreciate that, man. Federal fucking prison. Victoria has a gang issue. So sad seeing the great state fall to the globalization problem. I agree, Adam. You're absolutely correct. Tell us 2 things. Well, I told you 1 thing. Playing the lot. Doug, mate, what doing? What's up, Portuguese Herzog? I don't know if you've been around last week, Portuguese Herzog, but you're in the new opening, mate. You've made it. You've made it into the new opening, mate. So good for you. We're building 23 concentration camps in America out of warehouses. Oh, that's not good. Funny how you're in summer while we're in winter. It is weird, isn't it, UFC Sabbath? Satellites on balloons. There's no photos of satellites in space. I don't think they were on balloons, dude. I could literally see them with my naked eye. You mean NASA hot air balloons? Again, I don't think they were balloons. I think I could see them. It's crazy as cold as fuck here, and Australia just had record-breaking heat. It did. Whittaker may do well against low-level light heavyweights. Yeah, low-level light heavyweights, but against, like I said, against Khalil Roundtree, Jamal Hill, Alex Pereira, not Jamal Hill, sorry. Against Khalil Roundtree, Alex Pereira, Yuri Prohaska, Maybe even add to Matt Berzakhanov, that one-hitter quitter bloke. He's going to die. He has no chin. He has no chin. The green screen of the ocean looks great. This is live too. Good job. Okay, this is not a green screen. This is not a green screen. This is very real. This is very real. You couldn't even tell that was a green screen. You could, because I did the banner wrong. I did the social media banner at the bottom. I should have done it as a foreground and as a background, but that's all right. Doesn't matter. We'll be back in the office tomorrow, so regular videos from tomorrow. The squirrel's alive after I put it in the box. His manager sent me a thread after, you forgot to put squirrel food in the box. You got to watch out for those Starlink ones that are grouped up. They kind of make you shit your pants if you don't know what they are. I agree, M4 operators. So there was 3 Starlink ones in like a weird, almost like a weird triangle that went overhead. And if I hadn't been watching satellites for about 10 minutes before I saw that one would have seemed very UFO-y. Very UFO-y. You were in the van. I knew it was a green screen, but does that mean your chair wasn't real? The chair was not real. That was filmed from the inside of the van. From the inside of the van. NASA consumes 99% of the world's helium production. I don't believe that. What makes you think you can't see a balloon? I don't know. I guess... This would be the question too, Smelly Fingers. What is the point of putting up so many balloons and calling them satellites? Why not just say that they're balloons? Like, what are the balloons for? Are they for telecommunication? Or are the balloons there to make you think they're satellites? And if there aren't satellites, what does GPS and telecommunication work off? Like, Starlink definitely exists. GPS definitely exists. This phone line connection that we're doing right now definitely exists. Are you suggesting that all of that is run off balloons and they're just saying it's satellites to convey? I don't understand the balloon thing. All I know is I looked up in the sky and I could see the satellites. Jamal Hill is shit. Whitaker kills him. I agree, Owen. I agree on that one. Yeah, I got that one wrong. No, I've already seen it, Adam. Big fan of it. Watch it many, many, many times. Are balloons invisible at a certain height? I don't know. I don't know why we're doing this. Never lose your smile. Thank you, Nitro Gaming. I appreciate it. Green screen beach. This is legit. How'd you get the beach noises as well? It's not a green screen. Why don't you surf? Because I have a SUP board that you'll see in the vlog for this video. We actually took the SUP board out yesterday. Did you top off Wixon's cat food bowl before leaving for a few days? It's not my fault. If he dies, he dies. I'll get another Wixon. Bobby Knuckles weighs in at 235 now, brother. New chin, completely different, mate. Completely different, mate. He won't be drained down, mate. New chin. The earth is flat and it's totally fake news. True. Put on that uniform, Dougie. I don't know what you're talking about. Use your discernment. What's up, MMA Master? How are you, man? So the balloons are cameras. It still doesn't explain how telecommunications works. GPS is ground-based. Telecommunications are undersea cables. Well, that's weird because I literally climbed that mountain today that had giant telecommunication radar satellites on top of it. You'll see it in the vlog. So what were those satellites for? Like the big towers on top of the mountain that I climbed. Dougie, I've got barley belly right now. That is not good, Labby TV. That is not good. Dougie has a speaker behind the camera playing ocean sounds. All right, you guys are insane. We're trapped in a firmament, like a snow globe. Okay, so the balloons are for telecommunications rather than satellites. Balloons, I know. Let's say it's an illusion because the internet is magic. Let's just say that. Australia is nice, Australia is beautiful. And the internet runs through under ocean cables. Then how am I using it now? What the fuck is Kuniev privilege? He loses to Blades and now he gets number 6 in his second fights. Thoughts? I'll tell you what that is, Mitch. That is the exact same thing that they did with Michael Chandler, where because Rizvan Kuniev was already a kickboxing star and a PFL star, he's on a really good contract. And when a fighter is on a really good contract, like Michael Chandler, he's not worth the money to fight anyone outside of the rankings. Same thing with Kai Asakura. That's why if Kai Asakura loses his next fight, they will cut him. Yeah, this is literally why. Bro agrees with Europa, but still hasn't figured out flat Earth. No, I understand the flat Earth arguments. I just disagree with it. Do you boogie board? I do boogie board. Do you want to see the board, MMA? Let me show you guys around the camp. While I get another drink, I'll show you guys around the camp. Okay, that's the fridge in there. That's the fridge in there where we'll be going to get another drink momentarily. There's the boards on the roof. There's the board on the roof. There's the board on the roof. There's the ocean there. I'm gonna grab myself another drink, but I'm not gonna point the camera in the van because she's just having a little chill. She doesn't need to be on camera. You're right. There you go. That's a big board. Yeah, it's a stand-up board. It's a two-person board. It's a two-person board. Yeah. Dougie needs children ASAP. No excuses. Nah, we don't need that. Let's go for a wander, chat. We can go for a wander down here. See what we can see. See what bloody trouble we can get into, chat. See what kind of fucking trouble we can get into, eh, chat? There we go. Chat. All messages. There we go. Bro, who is this Adam guy? He's cringe. Nah, he's alright. They made a new and improved Epstein Island called Dougies Corner. That's right, mate. This is my island. Any other caravans nearby? Yeah, it's pretty full. You could just stay naked and go sunbathing. We could do that, couldn't we? Let's do this, chat. We'll set you up here. Like this. We'll set you up here like this, chat. You put your leg down here. There we go. And I'll put another leg down there. There we go. Chat's happy there. All right. And we'll go for a bit of a wander. There we are. There we go. And I'll come into frame here. Hang on, chat. I'm just catching up here. Don't catch crabs. There are actually crabs out here. There were actually crabs out here the other day, which is quite nice. There we go, we'll go like that. Beautiful, mate. It'd be a shame if someone was to push Dougie into the right. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? That would be bloody terrible. What's up, Roble? Two-person board, but you can ride it by yourself. Yeah, I can ride it by myself. So I can go supping on it. We can go for a sup out there, or you can turn it into a canoe. Either one, mate. Either one. Either one. Met your lady before, after she knew of the legendary show Dougies Corner. Did you meet your lady before or after she knew about the Dougies Corner? Well before she knew about it. Well before she knew about it. She doesn't really do social media. She kind of fucking hates social media, to be honest. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. I just bought a new laptop, wanted to get an Aftershock, but I went with a Lenovo instead. I don't blame you. On the Lenovo instead, man. How does Dexter prefer his food? Human tasting? What's up, Paul? How are you, man? Chat's happily there. Yep. Do you go fishing? I don't go fishing. I go swimming, I go drinking, but I don't really love fishing, to be honest. I'm not a big fisherman, to be honest. Tonight's the night to go fishing? No. Is this just like around Perth, or where are you at? I'm in Victoria. I'll tell you that. I'm in Victoria, but I won't tell you exactly where I am in Victoria. Oh, there's a crab shell here. Check it out, chat. This is a crab. I've caught a crab, chat. I get the seaweed off it. Like, crab shell. I started watching Guru Fishing with Bryce, seeming pretty good, I turned out. Yeah, I'm excited to see the end of it, to be honest. I started watching half of it. I saw up to the point where Guru finally gets into the fishing boat. I haven't seen the rest of it. So I'm excited to see the second half of it. Temu, young bud, I don't know what that means. Can't see, there you go. Dougie only likes fish tacos, true. Is this the only wholesome, fuck off, I'm getting bitten by flies. Fuck off. This is the only wholesome activity happening in Victoria right now, true. Dougie's got crabs, I've got crabs, suck it, no. Is Australia as dangerous as the cities when it comes to wildlife, or can you walk on the feet? You know what, the wildlife in Australia these days is safer than the Australian cities, unfortunately. The cities have been ruined by the Labor Party's progressive means and measures. Unfortunately, it's been ruined. But, you know, at least we still have our beaches, eh, chap? At least we still have our beaches. So at least we got that. There's people swimming out there. Psychos. Is Sleep Tolkien just evil 21 Pilots? I don't know who Sleep Token is. I've never heard of Sleep Token. I don't know who that is. Where are the Indians? Oh, no, sir. Not out here, sir. Not out here. There goes Dougie's algorithm boost. Yeah, I know. I'll give you 20 bucks to step on a rockfish for the channel. No, thank you. I do not want to step on a rockfish. I want to move to Australia, Sydney to Melbourne, or maybe Brisbane. What do you advertise? I would say Brisbane. Brisbane is my favourite city in Australia. The only reason I don't live in Brisbane is because my family is in Melbourne. My business was in Melbourne. And because my family and my business were in Melbourne, I eventually ended up buying commercial property in Melbourne, which I have henceforth sold. And I'm very close to just maybe living in my camper van full time. I'm thinking about just getting a trailer and putting all my work, like all my tradesman tools in the trailer, and just living in the camper van full time. So I think when I finish my rental contract, there's a very good chance I'm just going to move into the van. Very high chance I'm just going to move into the van and live in the van full time. No, I don't want to step on a stonefish either. You should take your fishing rod out of your paddleboard with your Speedo on. I've actually seen guys do that. They'll take the same paddleboard that I have and they will go out there on it. Yeah, I've seen people do that. Where is Mrs. Dougie? I'm on the vinegar. Okay, thank you, Josh. She's sleeping. She's having a nap. We've had a very big day. We climbed this entire mountain range, chap. Have you seen sharks in the water? Yes. Josh, yep. You should start a hot dog chain in Australia called Dougies. That's a great idea, man. I didn't tell us you're 5'5". I would have assumed that you're tall. I'm 6 foot. Actually, thank you. I'm 6 foot, dickhead. Dougie Mobile would be sick. Yeah, reported for abusing the local wildlife. How good is Australia? The country, the land, the scenery, the country is 10 out of 10. Snow-capped mountains, sand-filled deserts, gorgeous beaches. The government is a 1 out of 10. Dougie's Van is a good name for the channel. Well, I would have a different name. I'd start a second channel. So I'd have the MMA channel, and then I'd have a second channel, which would just be my nomadic lifestyle. Can you park the van anywhere? Most places, yeah. Living in your car leads to dirty butt. No, I've got a shower. I'll get a portable shower. You want to move somewhere with more... I do, M4 operator. You're right. How did you guess? He's 5'10". I am, if you guys must know, I am, and we've measured myself on the channel, I am 178 centimeters tall. I don't know what that is in feet. Convert it yourself. But we've taken out the tape measure on the channel before. I'm 178 centimeters, full head of hair, fucking jacked, and I work for myself and have a stockpile of literal gold. Sold all my property and bought gold with it. I'm winning. So eat a dick. I want to move to Australia and then travel around Malaysia, Polynesia. That is a weird mix right there. Weird mix. New Zealand looks so nice too. New Zealand does look nice. Bro, you got sun? I've got plenty of sun. That's 7'9", that's 5'7", that's 5'10", whatever it is. Due measurements, I know. Animals don't count. Yep. Got a bit of arse during the holidays. Well, good for you, loyalty business. Good for you. Good for you. You owned a house before? Yeah, I used to have a house. I sold it and bought gold instead. Hi, birds. 178 is 5'10". Whatever it is, I'm 178 centimeters. I don't know inches and feet. We don't have them in Australia. I'm 178 centimeters. That's how tall I am. Dougie, looking at hip stand, zesty. Dougie is slipping out. I'm on rocks, bro. What do you want? I'm not on flat ground. What do you want? You guys call everything I do gay. I drink gay. I stand gay. I remember once we did a live stream where I was walking to the pub. You guys said I walk gay. What the fuck do you people even fucking talk about half the time? You're so weird. You're so weird. What do you mean you talk gay? You walk gay. You drink beer gay. You're so weird, chat. You're gay. You argue gay. Yeah, all right. Dougie buying gold and houses doesn't contribute to the GDP. Why don't you be more productive? Fuck them. When I put my pictures on dating apps, girls think I'm short because I have a short torso. When they meet me, they realize I'm tall and they thought I'm 6'3". I don't use dating apps. I haven't used dating apps in literally 15 years. Not a joke. Haven't used a dating app in 15 years. Not a joke. I just meet people. Dougie buying golden houses, we did that one. No way Anshul Jubilee is taller. Gold doubled more than price last year. Why don't you just retire? Well, M4 operator, I like working. Did you nuts in... Oh, right, Josh. Dougie meshes while standing on a stepping stool. Okay. Dougie's 5'10", 215. Get some ham. Okay. I don't think you walk gay. I think you drink beer gay. Don't get daddy chill. Dougie's the man. Selling your house to buy gold sounds gay. Sounds gay. Someone clip that and save it. All right. Fuck dating apps. Fuck that. Where am I? I'm on a beach in Victoria. Looking at a beautiful mountain range that I just climbed. I just climbed this mountain range, chat. Have a look at this, chat. This is what I did today, and it'll be in the vlog, but this is what I did today. I climbed this mountain range. Where is it? Look at that on the horizon. You see that? You see those peaks? See those peaks on the horizon, chat? I fucking climbed them today, and it'll be in the vlog. That's what we did today, mate. It was a fucking productive day, cunt. That mountain range is gay. Mountain range is gay. Oh my god, you're so annoying. That mountain range is gay. Oh fuck. Mountain range is gay. Climbing mountains is gay. Oh my god. That's a terrible beach, Dougie. I got a peak right now listening to you. Good for you, Trollstar. I'm happy you got a peak, mate. If you climbed that today, then why aren't you there? Because I drove back to the campsite. God. Mountain, that's like a tall hill in Chad, Eastern Europe. Oh, I know, in Eastern Europe, it's completely different. How did you climb mountains if they are an ocean away? I drove around the bay and then drove to the bottom and then started the climb up from the car park. It was only about an hour. In between Dougie's cheeks is the name of the mountain range. Okay, which country? Australia. We're in Australia right now. Josh has no comebacks, but smells like a fishmonger. I don't know what you're saying. That laugh was gay. You're gay. Can confirm it's Brokeback Mountain. Have a mobile food truck, hot dog Doug's mobile services, or dog grooming. No, I'll still be a plasterer. I'll just do it out of the back of the truck. Like I'll have all my tools in the trailer, and then I'll do this. So I'll be a plasterer and a YouTuber until YouTubing takes off, or maybe YouTubing will never take off and I'll just be a plasterer. YouTubing will probably never take off and I'll probably just be a plasterer forever. But whatever, it'll be a good time. You sit with us, you're back gay. I'm looking at the view, dickhead. I'm looking at the view. I don't have to look at you, I'm watching the view, okay? And not the women's TV show. Can we talk about MMA? Let's get back onto MMA. It's India, don't lie. Australia or New Zealand, the government? No, it's the country of Australia. And this isn't the government of Australia. This is just the country of Australia. He's wearing a shirt? I am. So funny, bro. Just live it. You are a Superman. Thank you, dude. Do you like Australian cricket? I don't. I hate cricket. I think it's gay. I think cricket's really shit. Oh, the ocean's calmed down. Listen. How nice was that? There was just a lull in the water. It's such a nice day, chat. What a fucking cracker of a day, man. What a fucking day, dude. It's such a nice day, man. You like Australian cricket? Nope. Liking a view? Pretty gay. Josh wants me to try again, but at least I'm... All right. You're gonna gain some YouTube heat. You just need to take it over the top. I don't want to take it over... Oh, listen again. Quiet. What a beautiful beach. I don't want to take it over the top. I just want to keep doing my thing. I want to keep making my daily MMA videos and just live and be happy. Thank you. What do you think of Izzy fighting soon? I think Joe Pyfer is going to fuck him up. I think Izzy style relies on his in-out ability and his speed. And I think as he has gotten older, he has lost the speed advantage. So I think Izzy's cooked, to be honest. Yeah. Thank you. What's your favourite AFL team? My whole team has always gone for the Collingwood Football Club. So I too go for the Collingwood Football Club. I too go for Collingwood. Shall we get another drink, chat? Amazing CGI effects. Thank you, Two Smelly Fingers. I think we're going to get another drink, chat. I think we're on to our third hard solo. Don't people who go for Collingwood have no teeth? It's true, they don't have any teeth. They're the roughest club in the world. We're going to go get another drink, chat. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, chat. We're going to get our third drink in half an hour. Let's go, chat. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, drinking in the day. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, day drinking, yeah. Day drinking, yeah. What can I do to remove my stress? Go outside, go for a walk, go to the gym. I would say just go to the gym. I thought Gable would be a lot bigger than Bryce. You thought Guru would be a lot bigger than Bryce? Guru seemed way bigger than Bryce to me. He seemed fucking massive, lad. Guru seemed fucking huge to me. If I give you cyst, I'll drink with you. Get one too, Smelly. Everyone on the chat has to have one drink in their hand. Which government do you think is better than the New Zealand or the Australian? I don't know. I've never lived under the New Zealand government. I've only ever lived under the Australian government, and I hate it with my whole soul and my body. Oh, she's gone. We've lost the woman. She's not in here. There was a woman in here, but she's gone. I don't know where she's gone, but she's gone. I'll give you a van tour, chat. Since she's gone, and I don't know where she's gone, but she's definitely gone. So that's interesting. Okay, this is my van, chat. This is my van. There's the surfboard on top, or stand-up board, or kayak, depending on how you want to use it. Yeah, she's gone and jumped into the next camper van for a bit of a romp. Shit, man, how are you, Nacho? Good to see you, mate. This is the fly wire, so flies don't get in, chat. There's the dunny, chat, it's in there. The dunny's in there. There's the dunny, chat, so you can take a shit in the van. Does the van store pee in its balls? The van does have pee. The van has pee in there. There's the bed, chat. There's the bed. You can pull that bed out. She made a break for it as soon as you walked away. I know, she fucking ran. There's the electricity, chat, so the van has electricity. There's the solar panels. At karate, and none of my other parent homies are here. Oh, fuck that, Nacho. Well, you're here with us, mate, and we've got hard solos. There's the fridge, chat. The fridge has got beers and sandwiches. Yep, good stuff. And there's the sink. That's pretty much the van. That's pretty much the whole van, chat. High aces are bulletproof. High aces are bulletproof, brother. High aces are bulletproof. There we go. Close that back up. And I don't know where the... Get a bigger van? No. I like my van. I don't know where the woman went, but she's gone. So, that's the end of that, I guess. I guess the end of that. She's just fucking gone. I don't know where she's gone, but she's fucking gone. I'm going for an Outback Palmer. So hard solo points after this. Nice one, Nacho. How good are solos, man? How good are hard solos, dude? That bed has seen some wear and tear. It really has. That'll get you 1,000,000 kilometers. Yeah, I'm just literally, this is my van forever. I love this van. So, I'm never leaving it. This van is never leaving me. Our girlfriend has gone somewhere. Yes, our girlfriend has run off. Dingo stole the woman. The dingo has stolen the woman. She's gone. I don't know where she's gone. She's probably gone to I don't know where she's gone, but she's gone. Oh, well, I'm sure she'll be back. They always come back, don't they, chat? They always come back, don't they? Don't they always come back? They always come back. Do they ever come back? Maybe they don't come back, chat. Maybe they'll never come back. How are you, Bruce Wayne? Good to see you, man. I hope that you're good. 6 spot. Oh, thank you, dude. So we got things to talk about. We got John Jones saying that he has arthritis, even though last year he was 100% ready to go on the White House card. We have Guru versus Bryce Mitchell reaction. We have that to talk about. Our girlfriend hit her head and is drowning in a shallow pool of water. I know, where is she gone? I know. No lie, the hacker tearing the paper in the Parliament was fire, even though you might have been annoyed by it. Oh, the hacker in Parliament, in New Zealand Parliament, was the cringiest thing I've ever seen. I'm not going to lie. 6 spot, thank you, Alpeg. Is it easy to survive in the van? Yes, it's very comfortable. I really like it. I really like it. So I'll be back in the office tomorrow, though. This is the last day in the van, the last night in the van. Tomorrow I'll be back in the studio. We'll be filming regular content as usual. So will there be a video tomorrow morning? Depends what mood I'm in, to be honest. Depends what mood I'm in. There'll definitely be a short, but will I do a video in a green screen? We'll see. We'll see. But I'll be back in the office tomorrow. Toyotas are the most reliable. I love them. Yeah, I genuinely love this van. I love this. I'm getting it re-wrapped because I've now had it for 10 years, so it's a bit torn up. So this year I'm going to get it wrapped in a military green, in a matte military green. I'm going to get it wrapped. Get one of those buses and turn it into a motorhome. Then you can't park it in suburbs without being inconspicuous. I like this because it can just tuck into a suburb and no one knows you're in there. John Jones just pretending he doesn't want to do the White House night. No, it's not the White House, LPEC. For the White House, he's 100% healthy. He's 100% healthy for the White House. To wrestle Daniel Cormier, now he's not in the mood. Now he's not in the mood for this at all. Now he's injured when it comes to wrestling Daniel Cormier. Very weird stuff. If I were John Jones, I wouldn't want to wrestle around with DC. I've already beaten him up enough. It's pointless. Yeah, no, so just say no, but don't make up some bullshit about how you've got arthritis. The hacker in Parliament is peak retardation. Yeah, the fucker in Parliament was horrible. No more Dougies green screen. Tomorrow there might be a green screen. But that's about it, yeah. Is Tassie behind you? No, that's not Tassie. That's, you'll find out on the vlog. I'm not going to say on the internet where I'm camping tonight, but you'll find out on the vlog. Heavyweight should require burger per round to continue. Heavyweight should be required to do a DEXA body scan to make sure they're not too fat to fight. Van with Dougie's fake tech. No. Only a few hours on a ferry. What's only a few hours on a ferry, Josh? I'm not getting what I want, so I'll start chimping out in Parliament. Well, what do you know? They don't know how to behave in Parliament. What do you know? Well. DC is a pussy for saying he'd wrestle and box, but DC does not actually fight him. How is DC not the one being ridiculed here? I don't understand what you're saying. DC is the pussy for saying he'd wrestle him or box him, but not MMA fight him. Oh, I think DC isn't being... I get what you're saying now, Nacho. I think DC isn't being ridiculed because DC is saying it. Like, DC is like, I will wrestle him, I will box him, but I don't want to fight him MMA. John Jones is saying, I'll fight anyone at the White House, I just want to be there. But when it comes to DC, oh, I'm injured. I've got arthritis. Like, just say no. Like, DC just came out and said it with his chest. No. I'd do 1, I'd do 2, but I wouldn't do 3. He's being very honest about it. John Jones is being a bitch. John Jones is like, I'm ready to go in the White House, but now I'm injured. John Jones is like, I'll fight anyone, but not Tom Aspinall. It's the same reason John Jones always gets shit, because he just won't fucking say it straight. DC is saying it straight. I'll box him, I'll wrestle him, I won't MMA him. That's why John Jones is getting ridiculed and DC isn't, in my opinion anyway. Tassie must be sick. Never been to Tassie. John Jones is the GOAT. No. DC will take anything from John Jones. He's pathetic. No, he won't. DC literally spent the entire season they were filming together talking shit to John Jones. He won't take shit from him, actually. He'll do the opposite. Can you send me a message in a bottle? Message in a bottle. Yeah, sure, Nacho. Why not? Hobart is a few hours on a ferry. A few hours. It's an overnight trip. You're going to hit up PNG in the future. Papua New Guinea again? No, never, ever, ever going to go there again. Ever. Ever. The Spirit of Tasmania? Yeah, it's an overnight trip, not a couple of hours. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Do you think he really has arthritis? No, I think he's talking shit. I think he's making it up. I think he's making it up, brother. If you were DC, wouldn't you want to actually fight him, though? It's his chance to get it back. Yes. If I was DC, I would want to actually MMA fight him because there's always a 1% chance that you'll actually win the fight. You know what I mean? So, yes, I would. But I was just answering your question, I guess. Just chatting to you. DC wants us to do any combat sport that doesn't involve head kick. You know what? That's actually what it is, Chino. Boxing or wrestling, but not fucking head kicks. Yeah, that's true, man. Are there Adelaide stereotypes? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Serial killers, bogans, cousin fuckers. Oh, yeah. John Jones doesn't need to fight Aspinall because Aspinall lost to Gunn. Aspinall did not lose to Gunn. If you ride motorcycles in 2026, you're not gay. Are you riding motorcycles, Nitro? Are you riding motorcycles? Dougie has John Jones at number 1 on his GOAT list, but says he isn't the GOAT. John Jones is not the GOAT. He just has the best legacy. Can I get away with that? DC is pathetic, but not because of this. Why is DC... Why are we... Wait, hang on a second. Why are we hating DC? I don't understand. When did this happen? When did we start hating DC? I thought we just hated DC's commentary. Why are we hating DC now? I thought DC was one of the most underrated champions of all time. What is going on? I love you, Bobby Mays. Good to see you, Bobby Mays. I hope you're having a great time, Bobby Mays. You've got the best name, Bobby Mays. I'll be back in the office tomorrow, Bobby Mays. Do you feel bad for Tasmanians? No, they chose to live there. Adelaide stereotype is killers. True. DC would... The GOAT is gay. Yes. DC would challenge John Jones to ping pong if he thought he had a chance of winning. He would. He would. I see. Yeah. You just live on a beach now, or what is... Do you just live on the beach now, or what? And John Jones is a bum. No, I'm on holiday, Ricky, and I'll be back in the office tomorrow. And John Jones is a bum. That's true. Darwin stereotypes, as soon as you land at the airport, you're getting stabbed. Yeah, Darwin is... We don't go to Darwin. We don't go to Darwin. Our kind don't go to Darwin. John Jones is a bum. DC is the king. There you go. DC is soy like Tom. Why do we hate DC? Adelaide is the home of the churches and the serial killers. That's true, Josh Gee. I see you're a Hilltop Hoods fan. Hello. Where did you go? Just for a wander. Okay. DC is a massive bootlicker. He's on a great salary for the UFC. A great salary. What is so bad about Tasmania? Nothing. I like Tasmania. Well, I assume I would. I've never been, but I would like to go to Tasmania. DC is the thumb poker in sheaf. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Using a vibrating machine under your cock and balls. Okay, that is pretty gay. Adelaide stereotype was cheap as fuck weed for me. I mean, Adelaide would have very cheap weed. That is true. That is very, very true. What holiday is it in Australia? It's not a holiday. I'm just on holiday. I'm on my week off, actually. It's just my holiday. Hey, pussy, you still there? Adelaide is the best city in Australia. I disagree. I think Brisbane is the best city in Australia. Darwin is too full of you-know-whats. Yeah, I know, yeah. John Jones beat all your heroes? No. Islam Makhachev beat all of my heroes. John Jones is not that bad for me. He's a sharp one? He's a sharp one because DC is a pig. So? What's wrong with that? I just realized this is Epstein Island. No, there's no children running around. Sorry, Dougie. I wish I could find you a footrest. I know my footrest has just been stolen. My footrest has just been stolen, but that's okay. I don't mind. Dougie defending UFC London when it's a total of 4 ranked fighters in the entire card. You bum of a thing. Yeah, I really don't get the hate for UFC London. I think it's a fine card. I don't know what you guys were expecting. It's not a pay-per-view. Like, it's a regional card. It's a regional crowded event. And then you guys name all these pay-per-view fighters, like these people that should be on pay-per-view, but that, like, you guys literally name everyone from England that's a pay-per-view fighter. Obviously, they're not on the Fight Night card. Sit. Relax. I'm nearly done anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake. 50 minutes, yeah. 10 minutes when I'm out of here. Holidays in Australia and the UK means vacation. Yeah, it's just time off. Like, I'm just taking a week off, yeah. They used to grow commercial quality marijuana in Australia and in Adelaide. I thought that was in New South Wales they did that. John Jones is the GOAT. Deal with it, Dougie. He would have beat Tom's chicken shit ass. No, he wouldn't have. And if he thought he would have beaten Tom's chicken shit ass, he would have done it for $30 million. But he didn't. He turned it down. This is going to get some pushback, but I've been to every capital city numerous times, and maybe it's hometown bias, but Melbourne is goated. Oh, yeah, Nacho, I am going to push back on that. I have been to Sydney, Canberra, Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide. So the only one I haven't been to is Hobart, and Brisbane is, without a doubt, the best city in Australia for me. I love Brisbane so much, yeah. John Jones beat all of the chat's heroes. No, Islam Makhachev did. John Jones is an absolute loser of a thing. A loser. Aspinall has a fake eye injury because he doesn't want to lose to a guy John Jones beat in 15 seconds. That's just not true. That's just not true. He got 3 fingers in 2 eyes, and now he caught Browns. That's what happened to Tom Aspinall. Dougie Island, damn right, DC threatened my family. Ilya and Volk are the best pound for pound at the moment. No. Islam Makhachev is pound for pound number 1. Ilya is pound for pound number 2. Alex Pereira is pound for pound number 3. Volk is pound for pound number 4. Hamzat is pound for pound number 5. Tom is pound for pound number 6. And we'll go from there. Luke Riley, maybe at least 2 ranked versus ranked fighters. Yeah. What ocean is that? The one that is near Antarctica. It's the Pacific Ocean. You will stream until the end of the karate class, you mad. I will not. I will stream for an hour, and then I will go back on holiday. Dougie was bought off by Paramount. I was not. Our girlfriend is back. Our girlfriend has returned from her walk. I don't care if it's a non-PVV or good cards. The low-level fighters have to fight somewhere, and that means I can do something on a Sunday. Well, it's not even that. Like, I don't know. I mean, we've seen shit fight night cards. This just doesn't jump off the page as shit to me. How long ago did you start streaming? About 55 minutes ago. I like the way you say chicken shit. Hobart is pretty sick, actually. I reckon you dig it. I do want to go to Hobart. I've tried to go to Hobart, but my the weather was just too rough for the cruise ship to port, so I just had to circle Hobart. I love Adelaide, to be honest. It's the only major city I'd consider moving to. Well, considering that you guys grew up in what I would call the bush, I don't blame you for wanting to move to Adelaide or consider moving to Adelaide. Because Adelaide is like one of the quietest cities in the country. I think it's got a population of 150,000, whereas even somewhere like Perth has got about 250,000, and then, you know, Sydney and Melbourne, you're getting into the millions. She's smoking, okay. I don't understand why you defend Tom. He cost you entertainment, because I like Tom and I think he's the best heavyweight fighter on the planet right now. And I think it's unfair that he got his eyes clawed out by someone who consistently cheats. I think it's unfair that Tom Aspinall fought someone that has a 15-minute highlight reel of cheating. He got cheated on, and then the entire MMA community blames Tom for him having his eyes torn out. And now everyone says Tom Aspinall should be stripped, and it should be Cyril Gane versus Alex Pereira for the interim title. When Alexander Volkov is right there, has won every single one of his fights, was robbed by Cyril Gane, the serial cheater, and no one mentions Alexander Volkov. I just think it's unfair that Cyril Gane gets propped up so fucking much, while Tom Aspinall and Alexander Volkov get shat on for what Cyril Gane has done to them. And Cyril Gane has now failed at 4 title attempts, and people still say that he should fight for the title, and this is all Tom's fault. I don't know how you don't understand that, to be honest. Why I'm a Tom fan. I think it's pretty fucking obvious, actually. Hobart is where all the baddies are located. Who was the guy with Guru? That was Bryce Mitchell. John Jones didn't take any money because he was trying to protect Aspinall. Oh, okay. Why would Godatan move down and little Matt Lank move up? ¿Qué pasa? All this Volk dick riding for beating Diego again is getting out of hand. People do forget Din Ige nearly finished Diego a few nights ago. Yeah, but people also forget that Diego Lopez had to weigh in 3 times for that fight. Dougie Hales, I don't know what that's saying. I don't know what you're saying, Nacho. Sorry, Dougie Hales Pyman. I don't know what that means. Maraba's number 3, pound for pound. No. This next card is good. People are just hating it. I was thinking that. I was going through the card today, watching some fights in the car, and I was like, this actually isn't a bad card at all. Georgians are killing it at the moment. They are. What happened to Diego Lopez with the crazy power in his hands, or am I just remembering that wrong? Well, Volk didn't let him hit him. That's the thing. Volk punished Diego Lopez whenever Diego Lopez closed the distance. Perth is a great city. I had a missus who lived in Mildura a few years ago. I spent a bit of time there. Mandura. I'm not pronouncing that right. Sorry, Nacho. Yeah, I really liked Perth. My brother used to live in Perth. I loved it. I loved Perth. I agree we should ban the French from the UFC. We should ban the French. Gan mogged Volkov. Volkov is an Almeida victim. Gan lost to Volkov. Everyone knows that. You know that. You're just rage baiting me. You know Gan lost to Volkov. Strip Tom, shut up. There's a highlight reel of Tom knocking people out in under 2 minutes. There's a highlight reel of Gan cheating in multiple ways. It's a pretty easy decision to make. I know. And all the people who will cheer on Cyril Gane hate John Jones because John Jones is a cheater. It's just, you literally only like Cyril Gane because you're essentially an MMA Joey. You're MMA Joey. If you like Cyril Gane, you are the same as MMA Joey. You're just a contrarian. And you're just doing it to rage bait. And you've been caught, and it's honest. Just a reminder for historical record that Thug Rose has more heart than Tom Aspinall, different size fingers and different size eyeballs. No, I mean, who was his cameraman? Oh, I have no idea who his cameraman was. No idea. Also, regarding Powhatan and Little Ank, I'm talking about the pound for pound. Oh, right. Yeah, Powhatan is above Magomed Ankalaev, obviously. Obviously. He slept him. Obviously, Powhatan is above Magomed Ankalaev. He bloody slept him, mate. He slept him. How long have we been live for, chat? Oh, we're getting on an hour, chat. We're getting out of here, chat. This is the end. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. This is the end, chat. I know, nearly on an hour. Are we getting a Tasmanian holiday vlog this year? No, this year I'm going to go to Vietnam. I'm going to go to Serbia. I'm going to go to Greece, and I'm going to go to Thailand. And that is the year I've got ahead. I've been to Port Moresby. I have also been to Papua New Guinea and Port Moresby, and wild is a certain word to describe it for sure. Dougie acts like he wasn't saying Gunn was going to put a masterclass on the night that Tom quit. I didn't say Gunn was going to put on a masterclass. I said Tom was going to put on a masterclass, and Tom Aspinall didn't quit. There's no party life. Go to Fiji. I don't want to go to Fiji. I want to go to Vietnam. Loki, I think we might get a different version of Jailton that wins the fans over. I think that Volkov loss will show him what he needs to do. We might see him dominate ground and pound. I mean, if you just add ground and pound to Jailton Almeida, you have got a really big top 5 problem and something that fans can get behind. Yeah, so I agree with you, Crisp. That's a good MMA comment. Short stream, what do you want from me? I'm on holiday. I'll be back in the office tomorrow. I know Powhatan is above, but I was asking why would he move down 1 spot and Ank move up 1 spot? Oh, right, Bruce. You might be talking about the actual pound for pound list. I haven't seen the actual pound for pound list. So in my head, the pound for pound list is number 1, Islam Makhachev. Number 2, Ilia Topuria. Number 3, Alex Pereira. Number 4, Alexander Volkanovski. Number 5, Tom Aspinall. Number 6, Hamzat Chimaev. And I can't think of the rest right now. Have you been to Port Moresby? I have been to Port Moresby. Yeah, did you have Bootenal nut? Oh, the red nut. Yes, I did have the red nut in Port Moresby, yeah. Dono meter now. I need you to hold my hand for 25 more minutes. No, not doing a dono meter. We're getting out of here. We're not doing a metered stream. It's probably one of the biggest stories of, that's probably one of the biggest stories of your life, right? The garbage truck in Port, yeah, the garbage truck in Papua New Guinea. Yeah, that's right. Being transported in a garbage truck with guys with AK-47s, yeah. Well, you got to think about it, right? We're in Papua New Guinea. We're there for a high school trip to help them build a church out in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's about 20 of us, white kids from a private school. So yes, they had us in a garbage truck because it's completely metal and they can close the roller door. And there were dudes with AK-47s on the outside of it. It was pretty crazy. Your pound for pound list is list. Thank you. Nice of Dougie to go on vacation to celebrate his holiday for Black History Month. Okay. Hamzat has to be one of the most annoying champs of all time. I fucking hate Hamzat as champion. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Aspinall for real sucks. He didn't protect his eyes. How would he be able to fight John Jones? Again, it's not a legal move. You're not allowed to poke people in the eye. Fiji is sexy. All right, cool. Aspinall is top 2 of his weight class of all time. I agree. I think Aspinall is a dominating machine. All right, chat. That's it. It's an hour. I'm out of here. Bye, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Will there be a video tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe. There might be another green screen video tomorrow. We'll see how the mood strikes me when I wake up, but there will be an afternoon stream back in the office tomorrow. We got to do my picks, so I'll do my picks. This weekend's card is pretty good. I'll be live for the entire card, and that's it. Does our missus want to say goodbye to the chat, or is she just chilling in the sun? Do you want to say goodbye to the chat? Oh, she does. Come right here and look at the camera. You can go around if you want. Do whatever you want. She said yes, and then she walked off. I don't know what she's fucking doing. She said yes, and then she walked off. Oh, you can do a drive-by. Oh, okay. Just say bye to the chat. I think you're in the camera there.
Bye, chat.
The fame is getting to her head, I know. I don't know. No, you're not in the camera. No, you're not in the camera. Yeah, now you're in the camera there.
Bye, chat.
Okay. She needs a recorrection. I know, the fame is getting to her head. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good one. I'll see you guys. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
I just realised what I'm wearing. Inside the camera, though.
For a second.